Hey, Modern. There's just a few things that I have a problem with in your video. First of all, you bring up the philosophies of people that have gone before us, and you refer to them as dead people. And somehow you think that the fact that they're dead invalidates their claims. Why is it that because they're dead, that invalidates their claims? Does that somehow make it irrelevant to what we're dealing with today? I don't think so. See, one of the attributes of human beings is that we are capable of handing on knowledge past our death. So knowledge is disembodied. It doesn't die with one person or two people. It gets passed on to hundreds of people, and something that is learned by one person can be learned by others. So I don't understand why you seek to invalidate transcendental claims simply because they are dead, and because they are dead this somehow invalidates it because it's not relevant to us superior living people, right? There's a lot of living people who aren't producing anything in the realms of thought or philosophy, you know. So I'll go for the dead people. I really will in some cases. Then sometimes a guy rambling on at a bar who is alive. So don't have a problem with dead people. Don't. You go on to say that the mind grabs onto comforts because people cannot handle that there might be no point to life. But this begs the question, are there some people to whom the meaninglessness of life is attractive? I'd say so. It gives them a feeling of superiority. Look at all these inferior beings walking around praying to their spaghetti monsters while I, a knowledgeable being, know for a fact that it's all for naught. Know for a fact. The truth of the matter is nobody knows if there is or isn't a meaning, objective meaning to all this. The moment you say there is or isn't, you are making an objective statement. Even if you are making it in the negative, you're making an objective claim that you yourself, as a subjective being, cannot make. Absolute negatives don't work. You know, and you know, it's everybody's right to say, you know, there is or isn't meaning to life, but I think one produces more than the other. I think people who say that there is meaning you know, give more to those around them. You know, the point is what if somebody does make you feel really happy, even for an instant? It might sound trite, but you might learn how you can do certain things to help ease people's pain, to make life as it is better for the people around you. And then people can hand on that knowledge. Say, this is how you comfort a person. This is how you improve somebody's life. This is how you make someone feel loved or accepted. Well, someone might say, well, what's the point of that when civilization falls and the Homo sapiens go extinct? The point isn't whether or not Homo sapiens go extinct. The point is that while the life was around, it felt nourished and fulfilled. You know, so, you know, I just don't understand this game of trying to say, well, this is meaningless and this isn't. You know, I mean, if it has meaning, it has meaning. If you go up to a guy and say, hey, Joe, do you find meaning or solace in this? And he says yes. Well, absolutely, for him it is. Is it objective? No, absolutely not. It's purely subjective. But that doesn't invalidate it. And I would imagine that a lot of the subjective truths that we find are objective. And I think it's interesting that over time, life tends to become more and more introspective and intelligent. At least here, that's the trend. and we are given all sorts of obstacles that if we do beat them, we will come around the other side a wiser race of people. Just like we don't have public executions anymore now, we've evolved and we have better standards of living. We'll probably have even better standards of living in the future. And we'll continue to evolve, and we'll continue to spread happiness and wisdom. And maybe we'll come to completely understand the crude movements of the universe that actually begot us. So, that might be very unlikely, but it is not far from possible. Yeah, rambled a little bit there, but that's my thought.